Hi, this is Jenny Brav of Radiant Wholeness Healing, and today I'm going to give you a super quick somatic tip for when a part of you feels like it's really scared, tight, resisting, bracing, and you might feel it in your body, and another part of you is feeling impatient, frustrated, or just knows that things are going to be okay, but the two parts are not communicating. Or maybe they're even working against each other. So I invite you first to feel into the part that's resisting or scared or bracing or tight. And notice if you feel that in your body. You might not. It might be more in your head or an emotional response or a knowing. And I invite you to hold out one hand. It can be either hand and represent that part. And if you feel it in your body, you might also represent it as the way it feels in your body. And often these things are tight, contracted. So it can be like this. It can be like this if it feels jittery or if it's spinning, however it feels. For now, I'm just going to hold it out as a fist. And usually I feel that for me in my neck and shoulders. It's kind of how it's feeling. And then in your other hand, feel the part that either might be impatient or frustrated, or knows that things are going to be okay. And if it's impatient, frustrated, let's feel underneath that to like, oh, this part actually really wants us to move forward, has a sense of where we're headed, knows that maybe the fear or the bracing, the resisting is actually holding us back, isn't helping. And so really transforming that knowing into just compassion, like a larger part of us that knows we're going to be okay, that knows that we don't need to brace or be afraid. But rather than channeling that into impatience, we're just going to channel it into like that sense of the intention, which is to move forward, a knowing of where we're headed. But we're going to set aside the impatience and the frustration. So if that's there, just set that aside. And so probably these parts are either disparate, not connecting, or if they're connecting, this is being translated into the impatience and it's trying to drag the scared part into its agenda, or is berating it, or is sidelining it. None of them are effective. Imagine you have a scared child or a tantrumy child, none of those tactics would work. And so instead, we're going to bring this hand to just hold the other hand. It could be under, it could be wrapping around, whatever feels good and supportive. And breathe. Just give this hand time to feel, oh, it's not alone and it's not being berated and it doesn't have to hold it all itself and nothing is being asked of it. There's just a loving presence holding it. And I know for me, this is just happening organically. This hand, as it's supporting, starts to let go and allow whatever organic thing wants to happen. I can even feel my neck and shoulders relaxing a little as this representative of their tension is being held. And you can do this anywhere, anytime. You can do a smaller version of this even when you're around other people in your lap without people even knowing what you're doing. Just have one hand kind of in a ball and the other hand holding it. Just taking nice, slow breaths. Perfect. Thank you so much for joining me in this somatic healing exercise. And let me know in the comments below how that went. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and feel free to reach out in the link below if you want a free half-hour consultation with me. Thank you so much.